An RAF plane carrying UK aid supplies and British Army troops, including Gurkha engineers, has left for Nepal. The troops will help the aid effort in the country after Saturday's earthquake, as dozens of British and Irish people are thought to remain unaccounted for. The Red Cross had said 90 were missing, but more than 30 have been traced, and the UK Foreign Office said it was not aware of any deaths or injuries. Leading UK aid agencies have announced a joint appeal to help survivors. It comes as the death toll following the 7.8 magnitude earthquake has increased to more than 4,300, with almost 8,000 people injured. 18 of the dead were killed in avalanches on Mt Everest. The massive earthquake in Nepal has affected 8 million people, more than a quarter of the country's population, the United Nations has said. On Monday night, the RAF C-17 flight, commissioned by the Department for International Development, left RAF Breise Norton, Oxfordshire, carrying more than 1,100 shelter kits. The plane contained more than 1,700 solar lanterns to help families who have had to sleep outside because their homes have been demolished or through fear of further aftershocks. BBC correspondent John Kay said it took ground crew nearly 6 hours to load the 30 tons of emergency supplies. About 15 somber-faced Gurkhas, who are synonymous with Nepal, were among the troops who had left on the flight, he added. An RAF Hercules aircraft is also expected to leave the UK later carrying additional kit. The Department for International Development, DFID, has already deployed a team of more than 60 search and rescue responders and medical experts to support the relief effort in Nepal. The team, made up of 7 search and rescue crews, 4 search and rescue dogs, a medical support team and a hazardous materials specialist, has now arrived in Nepal's stricken capital, Kathmandu. The plane also contained more than 11 tons of kit, including torches, axes, rope, search cameras, stretchers, and tents. The International Committee of the Red Cross released a list on Monday of 90 missing British and Irish people, but the BBC understands more than 30 have since been accounted for. Families have also appealed for loved ones to get in contact through online people finders. However, there could still be additional missing Britons not on the Red Cross list. Patchy mobile telephone and email communications have made it difficult to locate people. The situation on the ground remains highly challenging, the UK Foreign Office said. In the UK, an appeal is to be aired on the BBC, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5 and Sky later. The Disasters Emergency Committee, comprising the UK's leading aid agencies, announced the appeal to raise money to help survivors. A donation line and website has already opened ahead of the broadcasts. The UK government has promised to match the first £5 million of public donations. Downing Street has already given £5 million to help people affected by the earthquake. It said it had released £3 million to address immediate needs and that £2 million would be given to the Red Cross. Foreign Secretary Philip Hammond said we would expect there to be several hundred British nationals in Nepal. British embassy staff have helped over 200 British nationals who've presented at the embassy directly, he said. The Foreign Office said teams had also been scouring hospitals, hotels, and areas popular with tourists looking for Britons that might need help. A spokesman said, the situation on the ground is highly challenging. Basic telephone communication and infrastructure are severely disrupted. The Foreign Office has released an emergency number, +44 0 207 008 0000, for people worried about loved ones who may have been in the area at the time. It advises against all but essential travel to Nepal. Britons in a safe place have been advised to remain there until it is safe to leave, but those able to leave Nepal safely have been encouraged to do so.